Hi bros, if you've got Ebike Fatbike and you wanted to add some extra lights, blinkers or even rear camera, but there is no really 12 volts power output from that kind of fatbike, then today I will show you how to add 12 volts power supply without modifying your e-bike. You will not lose warranty, it's super easy. Literally all you need is this simple DC-DC converter. On the input we can even connect 80 volts and on the output we'll have always 12 volts 2 amps. If you need a little bit more power, then there is even 5 amps. Those are waterproof, you can find links in description. You may also need that kind of simple adapter on the left side. We've got standard charging port, jack size 5.5 to 1, and on the right side I use XT30 connector. It's OP because it can handle 30 amps, but I'm using it everywhere, so yeah. And now is this easiest part, from where we can get voltage for power supply. We can use charging port as a power supply because those can provide small amount of power. But in reality I would not exceed 5 amps because jack cannot really handle it, it will melt. But actually it's a little bit more complex than this. We've got two different BMSs with common and separate port. I built this battery pack and I use BMS with common ports. So I got for one port connected discharging and charging, which means that I can get even from this port 30 amps, as much as BMS can provide. Of course, jack will melt at 5 amps. But if you've got fatbike like Ebike X26 or any other one, then there is really big chance that we've got inside separate port for BMS, which means that they cannot really provide more than 5 amps, and if you will use more than 5 amps, then not the jack will melt, but BMS inside. If you are not looking for any troubles, go with DC converter 12 volts 2 amps. It will be more than enough for blinkers, rear camera and some other simple stuff. But if you want some powerful lights, like those 50 watt, then buy some high quality lights. Those got wide voltage range input from 10 to 80 volts, so you don't need any extra adapter to power up them. I know bros, no proof, no glory, so let me show you that it's working perfectly fine. But before this, always add the fuse between adapter and the charging port. Inside my battery pack I've got 5 amp fuse on the charging port. So if something will be wrong, if there will be any short circuit inside this chip thing, then the fuse will blow. So let's connect it and we've got 12 volts on the output. So as you can see, it's working just fine. The same from Ebike battery. It's not reading, oh, because we have to turn on battery, and now we've got 12 volts. Super simple. But those wires look quite bad. If you've got Ebike X26 and my rear rack, then I've got something nice. I designed this simple but amazing toolbox where we can hide converter or some extra tools. It's also crazy easy to install it. Screws we are placing inside the holes. Those hex things are going somewhere over here, like this. Decent. Will it break? I don't think so. Yeah, this fatbike is now like 55 kilograms, and check this one out. Pirate print quality. Everything fits perfect, looks tight and clean, but is it really working? Over here we've got my rear camera, so let's connect the adapter and yep, it's working. Decent. So bros, if you have any questions, leave it in comment section. I will back to you and try to help. See you in next one. To make it rainproof, let's add this cover and check this one out. It looks perfect, isn't it?